Okay, so attack and take command. Should be rather easy. Okay, I've had to skirt around here. There's a huge nebula in the way, and this outpost has been firing missiles all the time, including MIRVs. Luckily, my shields are enough for my skirmishers, so I haven't actually got any damage from them. Let's bring these battleships up here quickly. Those destroyers can take out those frigates as well, hopefully. Okay. Right, these destroyers aren't coming up here for some reason. It's buggy. Let's see. Let's have that. Yeah, it doesn't really matter, but I guess I'll attack that with. Let's hold that. Oops, left that back to attack that. Well, that was a bit of a messy combat, but I didn't actually take any damage. And yeah, they got a few ships that escaped temporarily. Right, I believe though that is everything done for the turn, so next turn. How many transports have I got there? I actually could do with buying some more probably. The Mercians just take so many transports to conquer because of the
We
ground
share
combat
many
rate.
secrets, you and I. Why not share more?
Don't really want to turn him down since I'm spying on him and he could catch me any time, but yeah.
We hope this won't cause a rift between us.
Yeah, I don't really want them having poor relations before I take out the Mercians, the Illyrians, and the humans for that matter. This leader has leveled up. I'm gonna give him an extra morale boost. Not sure if I'll do it on the next one. It's probably about as much as I need, arguably. Confirm. Right, let's do the automated movement this turn. And I think I'll start by attacking this fleet over here. So let's leave the transports behind temporarily. I don't have a bomber over here, which I could actually do with to blow that up. I'm gonna have to move one round in a minute. Right, so let's attack there. And take command. Was a bit debatable, me not attacking straight away. Okay, I've given some orders. If you're wondering about the Mercian armaments, it's a bit outdated, the ships, but they are using mass drivers on some of these, which bypass shields, which is something I don't really like to see. I'd rather they all had graviton guns, actually, probably, than mass drivers. Didn't see any missiles there. Let's get going then. So, usual tactic, take out the missile base first. I'm going to get these up front first before I move in the destroyers, I think. Right, let's move these in. Okay, better pull that one back actually. Okay, and that one has sniper and like the rest for some reason. Just really bugs me every time. Okay. They're all coming in, their little ships. Can I speed that up? Yes, I can. gotta be a bit careful about your nebulas, do I? Right, let's halt those. That can actually pull back. Okay, I can attack that. Oops. Let's halt that and move that one over to there. Okay, is that out? Yes it is. Let's attack those then. These are all frigates. I've never seen them ram, and I hope they don't start now. Let's attack there. Okay, that one can pull up. Should arguably... Ooh, has that lost its shields? Yeah, I should arguably be attacking stuff that's in the nebula rather than these out here, but they're swarming around me. I think I'll attack them. Okay, took it out as well. Let's have one of the battleships attack that. That's it. Yep. No contest really there. Okay, let's have a look at the colony. Ooh, that's a bit more than I wanted to see in terms of marines and tanks, I think. Right. So how many transports have I got? Yeah. Let's see, it's a bit iffy, isn't it? Right, they've all moved this turn. So 12. I think I'm going to try and bomb one of those out. So let's, yeah, get the numbers down. Maybe one or two I'll try. Right. I think I got one battloid then. Let's move in 2 transports. And attack. This might be enough. Deploy. Yeah, it was. Okay, great. Might have been enough already. But I thought I'd take one out. Powered armor's pretty important, I think. And they haven't got it. So... yep, that's the planet taken. Okay, I am now going to take a minute out then to update the build list. Okay, here is the build list for the turn. I've bought 1 Flynn this turn. That's some more transports on Yarn Prime, I believe it is. Another 5, just in case I need them. I'm down to 13. So the movement I've done this turn, just basically moving ships up here. They've done, of course, move the troop transport up, move the bomber over to go and blow that up in a minute. This fleet I've got to move now. Troop transports are coming down here. It's going to be there soon. What else have I done? Oh, there's something which I want to upgrade. I think I'm going to upgrade the destroyers. They're now, or they will be, the medic destroyers. Might change the name as well at some point. It's debatable whether I should upgrade them now because they're very cheap, as you can see. Probably didn't explain that very well, but I'm going to upgrade them now so I just have them as medic ships. The other ships I'm not going to bother. Still saving up for one of those Titans, actually. That's what I really would like, but we're not there yet. I think I can't even remember how much it cost actually. 5,000-6,000. So this fleet here, I could try and maybe split it up. I have 2 battleships, but it might be a bit of a stretch. Maybe in taking out 3 different. Yeah, there are 3 different things there. Could, I don't know. That is close. I'm just gonna use. Yeah, I'm just gonna use all of my fleet to take it out, I think. Right, so let's go to there. And I'll bring those in a second. I think in terms of what I'm going to do after I've taken this system, I'm probably going to leave Firas and just move up here. The pirates have lost that to the Mercian. I'm probably going to attack the humans at the same time when I'm finishing off the Mercian and the Illyrian actually. So I could really do with a Titan to help out here. Definitely. Get more, well, all different ships of all different types. So let's attack here and take command. Okay, the missile base happens to be here. Usual tactics. The bombers have rear-mounted torpedoes, so I've moved them away and they've still been able to fire. That was great. Okay, have them come back up. Looks like there's a ton of fragmented MIRVs coming in. That skirmisher got damaged. I'm eventually probably going to delete that ship, but it's still useful at the moment. Let's attack there. Oh, better bring that back, hadn't I, since it's lost its shields. Okay, that can heal itself. Let's not get in that nebula. So bring that over. Okay, they can attack that. Let's bring that back up. Is that out yet? Yes. Let's hold that. Okay, excellent. Let's take it out. Let's take that. There's a scout somewhere up here, I think. No, it's retreated. Okay, that's pretty straightforward. Small amount of damage on the skirmisher. Let's have a look at the colony. Wow. Okay. 17 marines, 4 battloids. That's pretty damn impressive. I have 15 bombs. I could try and take it down a bit. I'm gonna need 3 or 4 transports there, I think. How many do I have on hand? Ooh, that's fortuitous. Let's attack that. Auto resolve. How many transports? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Don't know how much I need for that. It's gonna be a while before I get them up here. Yeah, maybe I should have bought those earlier. Right. So let's have a look at this again. I may even bomb a bit here. Yeah, it's really difficult to figure out what the rating is of these battloids. I'm really not sure about it. So I'm gonna just use 4. Hopefully that'll be enough. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4. Was tempted to bomb it, but even if I bomb it, I'm not really sure what the rating is here, to be honest. So let's attack. 1, 2, 3, 4. Deploy. theory, it's even possible I could lose this. Well, I won. Yeah, 3 might have been enough. But I don't know. So I've got 2 left over. Hopefully they won't make a ship and get it to there next turn, because I'll lose it if they are able to do that. Right, well, we just took this, didn't we? So let's stick an alien management center here. This is one heck of a colony. They've actually used their Uber terraforming ability. So this is grassland, which only the Mercian can do. Let's have that. And I won't buy it. Okay. And yeah, that's it for the turn, I think. So next turn. So this Mercian war is going pretty easy, to be honest. We haven't had any difficulties at all so far. I think that skirmish damage was the first bit of damage I picked up down on that ship. Mission success, infiltrate the Darlock and humans. There's a threatening fleet. Eel. The trade deal with the Nolams has run out, but luckily I've been saving that for a while. Stolen information on Darlock. So I should now be able to see all of the human colonies, maybe. All of the Darlock colonies. Okay, we haven't seen the stats for a while either, have we? That's how things are looking currently. And if we come in here, quickly show this. Population, colonies, army. Okay, let's do the automated movement this turn. And the espionage. It's not massively important me revolting now, but it might be worthwhile doing. Okay, let's have a word with the Nolan. Then I'll update the build list.
Ah, my old friend. Today is a most fortunate day. Oh, yes. By all means.
1,200 odd credits for trade treaty. Well worth it, no?
You are far too munificent, my... Oh, yes. By all means.
Wow. Look at the research treaty. 145,642 credits supposedly for that. Yeah, it's not really possible to do them at this stage then. If I want to get annual tribute off him, he's got 495 credits available. So I got a feeling I might want to trade him some tech. So I'm going to have to figure out a deal. But in the time being, I shall... Well, let's have a look what tech he has as well.
Oh, yes. By all means.
Yeah, he's got quite a few nice things that I haven't got there. So I figured out a deal I want to do with the Nolams. I'm going to try and get as much annual tribute as possible, pretty much. I've left about 70 behind that I couldn't get. The reason why I couldn't get it all is because it's quite difficult trying to figure out which techs have what value. I'm going to trade a Psilon missile, which I don't really want to give him, but he will be able to get better missiles later on, so it's a tech that gets outdated. I'm going to pick up a class 5 shield off him as well within this trade deal, which I can't actually pick up for quite a while yet. There's 3-4 techs ahead. So that's a particularly good tech that I would like to have now. And I'm basically going to do a loan deal as well, so I'm going to give him nearly all of my credits that I have at the moment. But yeah, that's probably worthwhile, this deal overall, I'd say. Looks pretty good to me. So let's propose.
You are far too munificent, my friend.
So now I need to update my blueprints with that new shield. I think I may have messed up earlier on as well when I was trying to spy on one of the human colonies, so I've corrected that. And I'm actually going to do something else within espionage. I want to try something out, test a theory. So I'm actually going to kill one of the... Well, I could... Yeah, actually, let's kill one of the Illyrian spies. I won't kill the merchant. I was going to kill them. To be honest, it doesn't really matter. So... Yeah, let's do that. This action may negatively affect the disposition with their leader. I don't care about that. So, let's do that. So there's a slot here now. I'm wondering, will the eyes be able to do espionage against me again? Assuming they weren't before, which they shouldn't. That shouldn't have stopped espionage from working, but I got a theory that it might have. Right, we'll find out. Perhaps, who knows? Perhaps this my theory is completely incorrect and I've just got an amazing security level and they're not spying on me at all. The build list this turn, let's take a look at that. So my skirmish battleship is nearly ready to be completed. I'm earning a lot now. That's the most I think it's been at any point within the game. So we're what, 5-6 turns away from getting a Titan if I save up completely, but I probably need another round of transports. Got to buy some more. Got 14 currently. I've got bits of movement left, so I got this fleet, which I could actually upgrade. You can see now the destroyers actually cost money to upgrade because this turn, I think I forgot to show this. Yeah, I upgraded to the level 5 class shield. So in actual fact as well, the level 5 shield, surprisingly, is less mass on certain hull types, especially the heavier hull types it seemed to be. And on the smaller hulls it was actually slightly bit more. So some of the weapons are a bit different on here. I had to lower a bomb level. Don't think I had to make a change there, and these actually have more weapons or point defense, those three. Those two I'm waiting for the warp dissipator before I build or upgrade those. So yeah, this is more expensive, which it probably wouldn't have been if I had waited a bit longer. Let's bring this fleet up here though. That takes a turn. That bomber's coming down to blow that up. That battleship has moved up. Move a factory through there. They're grouping up to attack that next turn. What's left? There's a couple of transports there. And that fleet. So that fleet can attack that this turn. What's on there? Starbase. Yeah, I kind of need all of those, don't I? So let's attack there. Alright, I'm making a jump gate there as well, so it's right next to Fire-Us. I was thinking about putting it there so that planet would have access to it, but it doesn't matter, does it? It's better to be closer to Fire-Us at the moment. Jumping in, I think. So let's attack that. Take command. Right, ton of fragments coming in here. I think that's going to get pretty beaten up. Yeah, especially beaten up. Okay, let's pull it back. They should be attacking that. Let's hold that before it goes in the nebula. Let's pull that back up. Oops. Shit. Okay, very straightforward. Right, a bit of damage on the skirmish again. Skirmisher. 8 Marines. I'm going to try one transport actually here. I think it's gonna lose. If it takes out 2 Marines or 3 Marines, it might be enough. So let's try this. I can always bomb in a second if I need to. So, deploy. Wow. Yeah, I think that didn't work out too well, did it? So I'm gonna have to bomb this, I think. So I'm gonna take out 2 Marines, then stop. Wiping this out now. Actually, that turned out pretty well, I think. Apart from wrecking the population. Let's move that transport in. If I'd have just attacked with 2 in the first place, I wouldn't have done any damage at all. Right, let's deploy. Right. So, yeah, not looking so great this, is it? I don't need the assimilation thing here. Let's get the robo-miners instead. Right. Done. And I don't think I have any movement left. Hope I don't. Transports can come up there next turn. Probably buy some more transports then. End turn. Massive tech coming in. Right. Wow. Lots of places grew. There's a threatening fleet. Steel and that factory supposedly. Let's check out this technology.
Even without me, our scientists have made a new discovery.
So if I was going for the economic victory now, well, for starters, I would have beelined this tech a heck of a lot earlier. If I was trying to win the quickest way possible, which probably would have been economic in this game rather than Diplo. Yeah, and I'd be beelining that a lot earlier and buying this as soon as I got it and saving up money and increasing my tax rate. But yeah, that's not the route we've gone down here. There's advanced city planning as well, so this gives +5 in all colonies. Now I've actually never had this tech before, so I don't know how it works. I think it might be automatic, that's what I'm hoping.
Genius!
I'm going to pick up this production build in next. It's a heck of a lot in maintenance, but each cell gets +2. It might arguably not be worthwhile making this in every single colony because of the high maintenance. It's a bit debatable. So yeah, I'll have to figure that out in a bit perhaps. Let's have a look on Yan Prime then. Right, that population has gone up a lot, by 5 in fact, I believe. So all of my colonies now are much bigger, and that's really going to benefit the smaller colonies especially. So that is really a massive tech to pick up. Okay, let's do the automated movement this turn. Let's bomb that. Caught my eye. Okay, so I'm going to be continuing to move ships up here. I might leave a battleship perhaps here to protect the jump gate, that factory, but everything else is coming up here before moving on to Illyrian and humans. Right, let's take a minute out to update this then. Okay, so this is the updated build list this turn. It feels like there's a second round of infrastructure coming in that I arguably need to build. Certain things like food and morale has become a lot more important now because of the much larger populations on all of the planets. So I kind of need to keep in mind that building a ton of infrastructure on the planets really isn't the biggest goal. The big goal is winning the game, and that means in this case getting out more ships, more combat ships, more transports, more bombers maybe, and money will be important with that. I mean, I do want to buy Titans, which would be very useful rather than relying on certain worlds with high production to get them made, which they could then be out of position of course, because you can't really choose where they're built on, where the really good planets happen to be. So yeah, money will be important coming up, and I will be trying to get into some of those stock exchanges. I've got a few bits of movement left this turn, bringing up ships up here mainly. I've got to do a combat there and take that planet, but what I'm actually going to do is do that at the start of the next video. So I'd just like to thank you for watching, especially those of you who've been leaving the odd like along the way and the odd comments. At this point in the Let's Play, we're getting towards 40 videos, which is more than I tend to like to do for a Let's Play, but I always knew that the Conquest victory would take more videos than, say, an economic victory or a diplomatic victory would have done. In fact, I probably would have won an economic victory by now if I'd have beelined for that, I think. It only takes 10 turns once you bought a stock exchange, and if I had, for example,
Good sign.
gone for that victory type, I probably wouldn't even have gone down this part of the tech tree, so I should have or would have gotten it a long time ago. But Conquest it is, or maybe even an Antares victory condition, we'll see coming up. The Titans are going to be of huge help in that. In fact, I may even start a war against the Darlock, I'm thinking, at the same time as the humans. I believe that their Conquest strength is a lot less than the humans, have a much smaller fleet. But we'll see coming up in future videos. So, I'd just like to thank you for watching again. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing to the channel. Check out my Patreon page if you want to support the channel more than just by viewing the videos. And you can even follow me on Twitter now as well. Right, that's it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.